We all have a purpose, something we can dedicate our life to and feel fulfilled by. But how do we find it? In 2020, I witnessed the inauguration of the largest meditation hall in the world in Kanha, India. But what struck me the most wasn't the 100,000 people that came to meditate together. Whether it was those working through the night building bunk beds, or those making sure there was enough food distributed to the attendees, every task was run by volunteers. Two brothers decided to contribute by providing healthy microgreen salads to those attending.
Whenever you do work like outside, you feel that need to rest. But here, there's like continuous energy flowing through you. You work relentlessly for hours together.
I couldn't fully grasp how so many people my age had figured out how to feel fulfilled by giving. Yet the feeling of gaining through giving was contagious. So I made a film about these youths who taught me this lesson. Four years later, I was invited back to Kanha to tell more stories like that film. I didn't know what the films would be about, but catching up with the two brothers felt like the right place to start.
For me, in those 3 months when we were here, when we met last time, we really wanted to be here in this place just to volunteer, creating a place like this, which is once in a lifetime. Building the bunk beds, so like just running around, making sure everything is on place. You might be contributing in a very small way or not at all contributing, but just to be in that space and also meditate. The idea was always there to do something on our own, but at that time it was not taking the forefront. It was one-off thing what we did. Then COVID happened, we ended up staying here. And then Daji was like, you guys did something during the Bandara, why don't you start it here?
Daji just said, take the car, go get seeds from the nursery, we'll do some microgreen planting. I said, okay. Got them and we did where we had the carrot and everything right now, the bed over there. So that is where I put the initial seeds. We were not so satisfied because we grew it in a normal soil and everything, and I wanted to do it a nice one for him. So we just did it. We just ordered some trays from Amazon, gave it to him, and he's like, I want it every day. It's like, okay, that's it. Let's give us a week because you want every day, we need to do every day. So started giving him every day, and then he's like, how many people are you supplying the next time? It's like, you didn't tell us. They're just giving it to you.
From there we started selling 1 or 2 packets, and then he was like, okay, now register it as a firm, Organic Microgreens Private Limited. Initially we didn't have an experience of this, right? This was completely new, so it took good amount of time to learn.
There were days where we had no employees and we had to suddenly early in the morning get up, go deliver ourselves. There's no bike and you're delivering in a car just for 2 people. It didn't make sense then. What am I doing? Why am I doing all this?
Sometimes, this is what I want to do, but there's not say 100% conviction from within me, right? This is what I want to do for all my life. Sometimes you feel this is really good, I want to do, but I want to pursue it for a short time.
There are people who actually benefiting from it, when you see that somebody is benefiting from it health-wise, and there's a shift in their lifestyle because of your product.
I feel now this has become kind of a purpose. Every experience is so humbling.
When nobody knows you're the person behind this, and you're just going around and you see people carrying a bowl of salad and they're enjoying, and it's you're doing something right.
What?
You were stressed.
Oh, this is a story.
Yeah.
We were on the news.
They wrote about us, revolutionizing Delhi's school lunches. So idea is to have a similar classroom where students can come. They can learn about organic farming, microgreens and hydroponics, and also whatever we grow here will be used in school's cafeteria. So each school will be equipped to grow their own greens. We have also highlighted teacher the approach to teach, the attitude which they teach. The attitude of connecting yourself within and then just centering yourself for a while and then doing anything you do. So you're like getting the kids at that age, subconsciously you're like making these tiny plans as their best friends. The feedback that we have got from teachers as well after this program or when they're starting to grow, the amount of food that they waste is not so much because now they see how much time and effort it takes to grow a plant. So now we are in 30 schools. The idea is to take it to all 1,400 schools in Delhi. So now all the teachers are trained how to grow. So they made their own recipes. This is one of the teachers there. They all are happy posting their pictures. Microgreens as a business anyone can do. This is traditional, cultivation and I think people can spend time and learn. But especially for us, what we feel the heartfulness given us, the gratitude aspect of why we need to consume right food, how to consume, heartful cooking is a way of life for us. Irrespective of whatever we do in life, this is one constant thing that's underlined. This is like the base on which we build everything else. Meditation is the core and it's the starting point, it's the ending point. Everything around it is a byproduct or which just evolves after it. For anyone who would want to tap into there is just to dedicate small amount of time every day with yourself, taking your attention inwards. When you do that, you feel so satisfied, you feel so happy as a person. Even if everything can go wrong, I know that the feeling within won't change. This was not there maybe 2 or 3 years before, wherein you feel lost, you feel left out, you feel, I need to do something.
I wasted a lot of time in my life. Now I'm busy that I'm catching up on most of the things that I've missed out on. So only when you do it, you can do more. Especially when you are not feeling like doing anything. To be physically active and do something, doesn't matter what. It doesn't have to interest you. That will take your mind off. When you don't feel like doing anything, then you're just by yourself. Obviously, you will not get motivated out of nowhere to do something, right? When you're physically busy, your mind doesn't think about what is not going well in your life. It keeps you busy with things. And from there it goes.
We all have something that makes us special, something we love to do. There may not be a defined path to finding it, but you can start by taking your attention inwards and finding fulfillment in giving. Each action today is like planting seeds for tomorrow. You never know how much they'll grow, but you will never know until you start planting.
Hello,
What's up? Where are you?
I'm in Malaysia.
Why?
OMG.